Midtown Columbus, Alice Wade has created an intimate and serene gardenscape that is only a few steps away from her family's sunroom. The backyard is adorned with lush trees and shrubbery, creating a secluded oasis away from the bustling suburban streets outside. The Wades purchased their home 13 years ago, and Alice's love for gardening has shaped the landscape ever since. She credits her affinity for the outdoors and gardening to her parents, Peggy and Ralph from Pine Mountain, Georgia. To help maintain their vision of a well-kept private garden, the Wades rely on Nickerson's Lawn Service to hedge and mow the yard. Alice's garden was designed to create an intimate and shaded space without a lot of maintenance. Barbara began renovations to the landscape and garden around 5 years ago with the help of Chris Harmon of Wildwood Gardens. The team worked together to create Barbara's vision of an intimate garden space tucked behind the home's bold white brick and luscious greenery. The garden is laced with classical elements reminiscent of formalized French gardens. Uniform boxwood hedges line the perimeter of the backyard, accentuated by well-manicured topiaries and vibrant terracotta pots. A beautifully rustic wall lines the back of the home, adorned by a lion head fountain that creates a soothing hum of running water for lounging guests. The focal point of the garden is the grand pool, which features a pebble-tech bottom surrounded by bluestone. The pool, which was original to the home, underwent renovations courtesy of Columbus's Pools by Design. The vivacious plant life is the result of Barbara's labors. She speaks of her passion of gardening and observing the physical growth of different plants throughout the season. Other than gardening, she spends time in the quiet, walled area to relax and unwind. Barbara and her friend John enjoy lounging by the pool with music and a glass of wine. The royal scenery of the garden surrounds and relaxes its sitters, creating a sense of opulence and serenity in the heart of Columbus. The Peaks' magnificent home is surrounded by Georgia forest, creating a sense of seclusion and privacy. When approaching the side of the house, you are greeted with a charming stone path leading to an extensive and well-managed garden. Rachel Peak's vast, diversified backyard is an exception to the old adage that less is more. The Peak's sprawling 17-acre property in Fortson features a sizable garden, the focal point being an extensive, sleek swimming pool. The Peaks began renovation to the property in 2014 by developing the landscape and adding fountain features to the original pool. Rachel praises the work of Aquarius Pool, saying their knowledge and expertise in the contracting field allowed for the vision to seamlessly come to life. The landscape designer, Eric Jarvitz, and actual landscaper, Pete Page, were held with the task of leveling the land into 3 different rooms. Their work adds dimension to vast property, creating accessible and uniformity within the backyard. Aspects and history of Columbus are truly instilled within the garden. This can be seen in the covered porch, which was created with recovered wood from the Chattahoochee River and was built by Tim Gregory of Columbus. The Peaks spend their downtime lounging on their porch while their King Charles Cavalier, Kate, chases butterflies throughout the flowers. They enjoy hearing the lull of the fountain and overlooking the serene pool. Encapsulated by black iron fencing by Aaron Land, the Peaks have successfully created a grand landscape that still maintains a sense of intimacy and tranquility.